Здравейте! Здравейте на всички! Аз съм направил 7 и добре дошли в четвъртия епизод, четвъртия епизод на Cyberpunk 2077. Продължавам си поредицата от там, откъдето сме прекъснахме. А именно след като не направиха някакъв апгрейд тук на героя. И... Джака тук вътре ли влезна? Да, ще трябва да ходим пред Джака и сега. И излезнахме вънка. Колата ни е тук, където я паркирахме. Даже Джака май го е сложил, да паркира го както трябва. Преди да продължим обаче, искам да видя къде са статуите, където може да дигнем на героя, нали, ни други статуи май трябва да имаме. О, ето вижте, тук имаме крафтинг. Аха, ето тук са вече нещата, които трябва да събираме и ще може да се крафваме по едно оръжие. Добре, character. Perk point available. Intelligent Cool. Добре, тук ни е... Аха. О. Вау, чак. Добре. Добре, значи... Ооо, то много точки има. Леле... Мала. Имам много работа за тигане между другото тук. Тук е за крафтинг. Тук е за асаут. Шанса за critical high noon. Това е блиц. Там аз още нямам... нямам меч. Някаква катана. Армора ми се увеличава с 15% за къде се движи, интересно. Добре. Аз май ще дигна... Не знам кое да дигна. Не знам какво ми се дига. Честно казано... Damage from strong attack. Не знам. Ще трябва да започнем от някъде. Въпросът е откъде. Знаете ли, като за начало ще дигна това. Да може да носим повече неща в себе си. Защото наистина не знам какво да дигна първоначално. Мисля, че всичко върви точно и нека да влезем при Джаката. Джаки! Извинете ме, видяхте ли Джаки така? Един човек на име Джаки, минало така. Аз те върнах тук пак. Аз по-рано минах, бе, Джаки няма, не беше така.
Heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride for you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Meet with Dex.
Spectacle!
What? That trader ли?
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Значи не трябва да убивам никой. Добре, they are warriors, wait a captain without killing them. Non-lethal attack? Да. Охо, че с ясно. С топалката ще мога да приспим. Електричен EMP гранит, да. Добре.
Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Ще го оставя сега. На 70 метра. А що не си взимам колата? Трябва да вземем тази кола. Някъде има стрелба между другото. Йоу! Декс! Трябва да влизам при него. Какво стана бе? Ударки са някъде. Аре бе, брат. Как се взе? Добре, трябва да държим F. Колко наближи водят дикта. Благодаря, че отворя вратата. Здрасти, Декс. Как е? What's up?
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Той ми прилича на един от кетча. Забравях му името, човек. Забравях му името, ама имаше един в кетча. Беше долу като него изглежда. Ако някой от вас е гледал кетча, може и да се допитате.
Go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th.
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we're gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Кажи ми повече за клиента.
What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Шарчето. Добре, тя тук ще разберем на
Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy.
Oh.
Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith out of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Prima donna.
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar.
Доста информация ни дадоха. Доста информация, че чак...
One more thing, Mr. V.
Забравих да в книжта вече.
Or blaze of glory. Later now.
Окей, later. Ще чуем, брат. Ще чуем. Благодаря за превоза. Така, performing certain action will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the night underworld. Мило почините, ясно.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at night.
Gordito?
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up.
Oh,
Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whacked something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Дай этот клиента.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Добре, ще видим по-късно. Go to lead it bar between 6 PM and 6 AM. В момента втора ще стане 6 PM, така или иначе. И то да далече между другото. Има ли метро някъде? Или градки? Да, леко така няколко линии зареждат, ама... Надявам се той с времето да го оправя. Добре, май не мога да се блъскам в тях. Окей. Ще ходим пешачката, той не че е много далече. О, тук има нещо. Select destination, какво? Fast travel! Да, ама аз нямам тук fast travel за нея. Добре. Wait. О, това е смарт. Това е смарт. Сега вече може да върви. Това е доста смарт. Той може да го добавят в бъдещето. Така. Това бара и оттам вече ще започне нашата мисия. Много хора с надмирно, че те го имат тук. Като че ли. Я гледай малчугана. Той май няма нищо. Той е май като че ли няма нищо роботко в него. Да. Моя баща има по-добра работа от тебе. Извинете. Сега тук не трябва да минам те, ама какво път толкова? Опа! Опа, айде пресякаме. Опа! Готови сме. Не ми се я хапва. Стигнахме, бе. Оглеждаме се и скачаме. Скоро ще стане 6 часа и без това. Three mouths, one desire. Damn. Hello!
We're closed right now.
Бе, след около 15 минути ще отворите. Има ли пускаш се за малко? Ти? Не. Ще трябва да чакам, иначе малко време да мине. Какво да правим обаче? То... Да оглеждам и да видим дали ще има нещо за лютинг. Го, цигари. Това също съм много ги момче. Това нещо друго ме означава, ама не знам какво точно.
We got a problem?
Просто преминавам. Оглеждам се. Просто минавам, оглеждам се. Трябва да губя малко време. Това е ми другото от... стой малко. Като от Dragon Ball скаутерите, брат. Пак е борното. Тази ми
Beautiful day, huh?
Да ми дадеш храна.
Oh, hey there.
Здрасти, ама храна не може ли да се взема? Добре, отивам, де това ще отворят. Окей.
I'm a princess and you're not. La 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 la.
Добре, детето е побъркам малко.
I'm off the clock, hon.
Да. Айде, отворено.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Sure, and I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording.
Okay.
No drugs, no groping.
Нямам
Someone
никакви
catch your
наркотици.
eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
Окей, едно за първи път фигам.
Like I don't know.
Doors open.
Може и другите е хубаво. Да, другата сигурно тук ми е онди като...
What a sweet little face.
Сейфър е.
Kiss my dead spunk!
Damn! По-спокойни, бе! В клуба сме.
No surprise there.
Добре. Усещам как ще прекарва бая времето.
I've connections.
Взимай го това. Тук се водят разговорчета, някакви големи хора, големи клечки. Взимай го. Айде, сядай тук. Hello. Lizzie still work here?
Curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
What?
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Ah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
Tall one makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls, real bad ones. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
Okay, looking
for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
къде? Къде изберем?
Well,
Answer the question. Тук ще бъде грубо. A big...
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Тази от трейлера, брат. Hello, girl.
What?
Да, ципини по-едно.
Evelyn Parker.
Hello, girl.
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
О, такива.
Why not say hello sooner?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Добре. Дай са малко така интригичка.
Like what you see?
If I didn't, rest assured, you'd know. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
О, не сме тук, определено не сме тук. Всякова в VIP зоната ли ще ме заведеш?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Определено VIP зоната. Let's sit. Как са импрувнали тук нещата? So, ще говорим ли по работа или?
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy.
Професионалист?
I hope he wasn't overselling.
Just I don't know him well, haven't worked together long. I'm the best. I'm the best, brother. Let's go.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms.
Няма проблем.
Much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex? I'm waiting.
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Never had the opportunity. Out my price tag.
V?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Handful of people only.
I'm waiting.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet.
What?
He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got
Oh,
rid
wow.
of them a long time ago.
Тогава ще бъде easy peasy да се влиза.
Why's that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka Intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Wait, Neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this.
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Sounds fair.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
What else you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually. He studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the corp for years. Long story short, though the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank account's resated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool.
Like anything else?
Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
It's supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a mox too. Besides, we go back years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy. Tread lightly.
What?
And keep that tongue on a leash.
It's hard to say this week.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, girl.
Hey, there
Judy.
you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Изглежда готина.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well-made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass-market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced-in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Пак ще бъркате в мозъка. Явно това нещо е нормално в това време. И ще влизам в матрицата, брат.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay.
A what profile now?
Model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now,
Not
sit
this time.
still. Look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Look at
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Get a lot of requests like this?
All the time. But it's usually stuff the girls scroll at the club. I take that. Just some routine porn tuning.
Crank up the orgasms?
Okay.
More like cut out all the other shit. Fucking's business as usual for these guys. Their minds wander to grocery lists, spouses' birthdays, late bills, whatever. But even then, you can refigure things, mold the emotions into something unique, unforgettable. So, I can't complain. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where can we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store holdup in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
Okay.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3...
Whoa. Damn! Влезнахме май някъде или не знам.
Plan simple. Do nothing
Whoa.
odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline.
Някой спомена ли му?
Okay,
Брайан
on you
Дейнс
go.
идите.
Down, everybody, on the ground.
Oh, grab
When I
him.
see you kissing the flooring, money, now.
Damn.
I'll fucking drop you, I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Някой Whoa.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it, I remember. Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about
Откъде знаеш, бе,
that.
да не си умирала?
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Ма защо е така... Сигнал е ясно.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top.
Мога да връщам ревайн.
All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. We sell the BD to those psycho freaks.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go.
Така.
Okay, right here.
Така, чая сега виждам и го оръжието. Желер, тъмърлер, сантлер.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now.
Shift.
Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and
Това
hone
е
in on it.
доста забъркващо.
Okay, fuck! On you go! Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sounds, explore it a bit.
As fuck.
We'll move on when you get bored.
Yes, it... Dicks, eh? Yes, on you little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the...
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
Register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh? On the ground! You want to see you kissing the flooring? Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
Can inspect.
Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa, yeah, now!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Много забъркващо. Много е забъркващо. В момента леко съм объркан, някои работи ги забравям. Ще ми трябва време да ги науча тия работи. Но е много забъркващо, много такъв дип, че са заработили по играта. Това нещо, което така правим в момента, holy damn. Ето го. Rewind into the shitty screen appears.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD
Собственият
freaks are
партньор
ready
ли
to
е,
pay a
брат?
preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Damn! Това е много забъркващо. Супер забъркващо е. Даже та не е дълга
It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. I think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Чакай, бе, жена.
Okay, go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Okay.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Oh.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
Добре, гайс, приключвам тук епизода, защото твърде дълго става. Твърде дълго стана, почти час. Надявам се пак епизода да ви е било интересно. Ако е било интересно, давайте палец нагоре. Ако искате да гледате още мои видеа, абонирайте се за канала ми. Така ще ми помогнете изключително много да се развивам за напред. Оставете по едно коментар, че какво мислите и имате ли някакви съвети, някакви идеи, които може да пробвам. Ако не ви е допадало, не се притеснявайте. Не е нужно да му хареса на всеки. Свободно сте да давате дори и палец надолу. Няма никакви проблеми. Долу в описанието ще намирате линкове към социалните мрежи, където може да ме последвате. И аз бяха прави 7. Ще се видим в следващия епизод. Чао, чао!